I've got some good news and some bad news. You guys thought I was going to tell you what it was here. Okay, so we're going to start off with the bad news first. I'm really not liking our chances for the playoffs. We're going up against Barnecce, the team that's sitting in sixth in the first match today. I don't know. Just don't have a good feeling about it. Now the good news. I have finished my coaching license, so we're on the National C, which means also even better news. They don't hate me anymore. We definitely have to win this match. I mean, I know I just said it, but I can't stress how important this matchup is for us. So we need to play good. Camacho's just won this. Villanueva's played it to Garcia. The finishing on this side, too, though, by the way, it's terrible. I know I'm playing a winger up top. Don't worry about that. Keep moving. We score here. Take the lead? Probably not. We're probably going to go just a little bit wide, you know? Here we are. Here we are. Called it. I called it. I got a feeling it's going to happen here again. Well, I really don't like this happening right out of halftime. Okay, never mind. We've just won the ball and turned it over immediately. Well, I had a feeling we wasn't going to win this match. Now, I guess I have a bigger feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. I've completely changed how we're playing, by the way. I need to make some changes, though. I think I'm going to take Villanueva off for Andrades, and then we're going to move Zamorano up there, swap them two around, and then second change is going to be Castro up top. I am interested to see how the change in shape plays out for us. Castro's on the ball, plays it into Villagra. He gets it in the back of the net. It's worked out fantastic. 8th of the season for him. Castro on the assist. It's not over just yet. I had almost felt defeated, but Castro getting this ball in, and Villagra getting the tap in. I really hate making changes at center back, but we've got one of them that's kind of dead out there. Oh yeah, I think we're definitely going to play with this system in the next match. We've been a lot better match stat wise. Definitely match stat wise. There's two examples of why I think we was better in this match, and the first one, match stats. Just take a look at them. Then second, XG match story. You can see we was better there as well, and you can definitely see when we made that change to our formation. There's still a chance of us qualifying for the playoffs. I just don't think it's going to happen. I didn't want to go to the playoffs anyways. I just wanted to start signing some players. Here, we'll go with that. That makes me feel a little bit better. Busta takes a shot. I guess I need to make some changes. I'm going to bring Castro on up top. I played a friendly, and he had a brace in it, so I was really impressed with that matchup. And then Busta probably coming on. This guy, Lara, has recently returned from injury, and he's on loan right now. But I may consider trying to bring him back next season because I need depth in the midfield. And we're not paying any of his wages, I don't think. We had 14 shots. Apparently none of them was really good, though. Well, the season may be over, but that doesn't mean the episode is. It's time for that season review. We took over, maybe halfway, 3/4 of the season through. I'm not 100% sure. Don't remember. We did bring in a couple of players, and let's see what they thought about him. So, Matisse, they really liked. I tried to bring him back on loan, but his parent club want to give him a shot in the first team. We may try a little bit later on when his loan actually runs out. But this guy was pretty good. We're probably going to let Macho go. We spent a lot of money to him. So Villanueva will definitely be an important piece next season, and he was the signing of the season as well. All right, so fan player of the season was Macho. Young player of the season goes to Zamorano. Villanueva signing of the season. Goal of the season goes to Zamorano. Top goal scorer with 10 goes to Garcia. Most assists with 6 to Camacho. Same as with the player of the match awards with 4. He also has the highest average rating, racking up on them awards this season. And then Matisse has most passes completed per 90 minutes. And I'm not going to read all of those record breakers. You guys, you can do that yourself. I really like this, by the way. I know it's the first time we've seen it in the Journeyman, but it's really cool, and I'm intrigued to see how this goes as the save continues. I think I'm going to grab a screenshot of this though. Okay, so we've got an initial budget here. I don't plan on spending any of this transfer budget. I want to see how much money we actually have in payroll. Also, club vision and expectation. They want us to record a top half finish next season. I feel pretty comfortable doing that. And maximum of 1-year contracts for players over the age of 32. Totally cool. That looks like a significant amount of money I can spend this offseason. Obviously, I'm not going to try to spend all of that, but that certainly helps. So I'm looking at the squad planner, and we've got some issues going into next season. I want to point out the main concerns. So starting off, we're carrying no goalkeepers into next season. So we've got to sign a whole room full of goalkeepers. Then in the midfield, we've only really got 2 players right now, and one of those guys isn't good enough to be a starter. Right wing, we only have 1 player. Left wing, but we don't even have anybody there either. And then striker, we got Castro. So those are the main concerns. But then I really need to sign another center back and probably a starting left back. So I've got to build, we got to add goalkeepers. We got to add defenders. We've got to add midfielders and attackers. We've basically got to add an entire team. The good thing, though, is that we've still got all of our foreign spots. I haven't signed anybody yet that's not Chilean. I almost forgot about this. I want to see if we can get another coaching course done before we actually get started this off season and get that out of the way. Keep the fingers crossed. So they rejected the first one, unfortunately. We're going to try to talk them into it, though. Yep. Yeah, I understand. Okay. All right, that sucks. We're going to try again, though. So this is probably the most busiest transfer window that I've ever had. I've brought in quite a few players, and we've got more coming right around the corner. You'll notice a lot of these guys are on loan deals as well, but that's not going to happen a lot. These guys are mainly to fill out like the under 21 side guys. We have to meet a certain criteria. You get it. Up first, we got a 2-star player, 5-star potential left wing option that can also play on the right wing and is very strong with either feet. I actually really like this guy. Pardo comes in on loan. Pedrinho comes in next, and this guy, he's going to be a regular starter for us. He's going to be a very important piece. 3.5-star, 5-star potential, Brazilian-born left wing option. Can kind of play on the right-hand side as well. He looks really good. I'm excited about him as well. As you can see, all these guys are under 21, so we're not going to mess up with that. This is the first signing that I did that's actually not a loanee. Center back option that we got in San Martin. 2.5-star player, 5-star potential. Looks pretty good. And I had to loan this guy in, and he's a little bit interesting. So I want to take a look at his contract to start with. I think we're paying 70% of the salary, but they wanted us to spend $3.4K per month to get him in. And since we was only paying 70% of his salary, I was totally fine doing that. He's going to be our new goalkeeper. He last season only played in 4 matches in our division. But that being said, put out a rating of 7.15. I think he's going to be a very solid piece. That being said, I'm going to have to bring in a more, veteran presence in goalkeep as well, because right now, Hugo, the 22-year-old, is the only goalkeeper I have on the first team. So I also know that you guys probably are wondering, hey, who are we cutting this season? Who's not getting re-signed? There's a lot of them. So all these guys, I'm not reading all those names. You guys can do that on your own. One thing that I didn't notice is Mancho's loan deal doesn't end until next season, which sounds good. I'm thrilled with that, but we're paying $111,000 for him. To put that in perspective, how much do you actually take up? He takes up 10% of our salary. So as good as he was last season, I'm not signing him again after his loan actually ends, because that's kind of hurting us right now. And here's the craziest thing. So our top 5 guys that have the biggest contracts, I'm not re-signing any of them. Just not doing it. I would definitely like to at least add one more goalkeeper that's a veteran presence. And then if we have anybody on the under 21 side that has any kind of potential, we'll probably call him up as well. I don't want to go over the back 4 because we've got new guys coming in that I've already got in the squad planner. So just know that the back 4, it looks good right now. I think we're fine. Same with defensive mid. Not going to show that off because yeah, got a guy coming in. So we've taken one guy off. So just note that there is another guy on here that just hasn't joined the club yet. Zamorano will probably be our starting box-to-box midfield. And then Nunez will be our starting central mid on support. And then we've got one more striker that's on this list that, like I just said, I'm not adding him because I don't want to spoil it yet. Obviously, you guys have no idea who he is. He's a guy who played in the 3rd division of Chilean football. So not sure why it's a big surprise, but yeah, whatever. So we definitely need to bring in a striker. So I think we need to discuss, what do we still need with the side? We need a striker, right? We've mentioned that multiple times. We need another goalkeeper. That much is for certain. And I'm not sure what else I would like to do. Look, I already told you that I've been a busy man. I've brought in 7 more players, and it's only been like 2 days. I've had all these guys signed forever. It just kind of came in staggered, like when the players actually came in. The transfer window's been open. These guys, their contracts just ended, though. Diego comes in. He's a right back that will mainly be a backup ball-winning midfield for us. He's got pretty high tackling. I do wish his bravery and his marking was up a little bit, but for this league, I think he's perfectly fine. And he's only 20. Next, we bring in John Salas here, and this guy actually looks pretty solid for this league. I'm kind of excited about him. A 3.5-star, 4-star potential. All these guys we signed for free, by the way. We've got an issue. We've got another Diego in and another last name that I can't pronounce. We're going to bring this guy in, and I know you're like, he's a better ball-winning midfield, but we're not going to play him there. We're going to play him in our central mid as a box-to-box, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because what is that guy's name? He's like I think he's our captain, Zamorano, right? He's actually a little bit better at being a ball-winning midfield, so that's why we're doing that change. I'm excited about this guy. Like, I think this guy is actually going to be really good. It's not John. It's Julian Alfaro, the right wing player. 3-star player, 5-star potential. He's going to be our backup on most days. Yeah, that's fine, though. He's going to be a good player. I'm really interested to see how he develops. He's only 21, and he's Chilean. Might have something on our hands with this player. Hey, at least I can say his last name. We got Gonzalez coming in, a reserve central mid player for us that can be a defensive mid as well. Just some depth. And this guy is not who I want to be our starting striker. Once again, a depth piece. 3-star player, 4-star potential. Looks pretty solid. He played in the division below us, which is not a playable league, but he did put out a 6.89 and scored 14 times. All right, so the final of the first batch of signings is Felipe Loyola. The last of the initial signings is Loyola. I have no idea if I said that right. Maybe so. Felipe, he is a central mid, defensive mid option that can kind of play as a center back. And I've also noticed in this league that we don't have the tallest defenders, so 5'10" is perfectly fine in this league. He's not fantastic by any means. I totally get that, but he definitely brings a lot of depth and versatility to this side. So I did lie to you guys. We're still missing one player that I've signed that hasn't came in. But I kind of want to show off the 2 areas that we need the most help at. Well, there's 3 actually, but 2 of them have a bigger concern for me. So the backup goalkeeper, I want to sign a veteran presence there. I haven't looked at the under 21s just yet to see if we can bring somebody up for a 3rd choice. But we need improvements. Definitely in this room. We just need to add players even. We need to get another left back. I love Concha as a prospect, just not a regular starter yet. And then up top, I would like to sign another striker. I may have honestly just solved our striker problem right off the bat. I've been scouting this guy for quite some time. He's been on loan. Just recently returned to his parent club. And I'm trying to bring him in on loan. They want us to pay his salary, which isn't much. It's only $28K. And the reason why I'm really intrigued by him, I know you see he's a 3.5-star player, 4.5-star potential. You're like, that guy, he's good, but he's not fantastic. Well, he's 19, which that's a big thing right there because of the under 21 minutes that we have to do each season. And then he did play in the season last year, only 12 matches, and had 11 goals, putting out a 7.4. Give me this man right now. So I've actually been very excited about this for quite some time, and they're adding us a B team, which is fantastic. What are they asking here? I don't really care, but I am excited about the B team. I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. That's a lot more money than what I was expecting for TV rights this season. I think I'm done, guys. I can't think of any more signings that I really want to do. We do have a center back that's coming a little bit later on that we'll show at that time, obviously. But we still are addressing that position. I've brought in a goalkeeper now. I've brought in a left back and a striker up top. So let's check him out. He's our backup goalkeeper, and I think he looks pretty solid. We bring in another Espinoza. We bring in another Espinoza at left back. I think we'll probably just refer to this guy as Enzo. I know he's only a 2.5-star player right now, but I do believe that be a lie. He looks to be a very solid left back choice, and obviously he's under 21. He is Argentinian, so that's a bit of a concern. But we don't have many foreign spots taken up right now, so we're good to go. My man Canelli joins us on loan. This is the guy I showed earlier that absolutely killed it in the league last season. Maybe he does that for us. So we're projected to finish third in the league, but I want to point out that I noticed O'Higgins, their team, it's literally the media dream 11, so that's nice. We also had a fantastic preseason. We didn't lose a single match, and 3 of the matches we played was against sides that are in the top division. Well, this is the side that's going to see us out on the first match of the season, and I think it's honestly a damn good side. We're going to get a new season kicked off in the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.